PR Connections Radio presents this episode of the PR Connections podcast is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. It can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the PR Connections Radio Show at prconnectionsradio.com, the voice of new media. My name is Guy Dawson, and I am your host, and I am super excited for the opportunity to interview two guys today who are a part of the new media. As y'all know, the tagline for prconnectionsradio.com is the voice of new media. And Craig Stover and Jerrod Washington with Network Utopia have a great understanding of what this new media represents with the services that they provide. And so interested in the opportunity to learn more about how they are developing new media that is really cutting edge. And thanks so much, guys, for stopping by the PR Connections Radio Show.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
So tell me about the name Network Utopia. How'd you come up with that?
Well, Network Utopia was designed so that people could have their own utopia of what they want to do as far as sports, as far as content creation. We want everybody to have their own utopia. What's the best case scenario? What would work for you? And that's why we named the company Network Utopia.
Wow. So utopia is boy, what a powerful phrase that is, right? So you're essentially, what I get out of that, Craig, is that you are trying to create the ultimate experience. When I think of utopia, I think of, whoa, everything goes right. And
Yes.
The experience that a person has is amazing.
Yeah. And we run it like family, right? Network Utopia, when people come on board and have channels or have sporting events on our network, we treat everybody and treat everything like family. And when people come on, we welcome to the Network Utopia family.
So Jerrod, tell me about the origins of how you and Craig put this together.
So Craig has actually been the founder of Network Utopia for like about 4 or 5 years now. I came on probably a couple years ago. When I met Craig, what I liked and loved about it was the fact that, yes, it was empowering people to have their own platform to be able to display their content. But what I really loved is we'll teach you more or kind of tell you more, but was that I came on board because there's a platform that's associated with it that allows us to help kids get into college. And that's how it all began on the sports side of things, where we live stream various events, in particular sporting events, with some of the youth. And we have a platform that allows them to be able to help them get to college, which we'll talk about a little bit more. But that was my interest in coming on board, but then it expanded to way more than just sports.
So streaming, as you know, Craig, I mean, this is created unique opportunities for entrepreneurs. From my network, what we're literally doing right now, streaming this on social media platforms, on our websites. What was so appealing about the streaming platform when you were founding this company?
Well, the main thing was that we were doing live streaming, but we need to create a profile for the kids. When we get kids into college, the first thing every coach wants to see is video, right? So we wanted to make sure that we had a video profile for every kid so we can help them along the path of being recruited, right? And so that was the main purpose of video. We've been going out videotaping games and sporting events for so many years prior to even Network Utopia. But this platform allows us, and as you guys know, everything is turning to streaming now than ever been before. So we're just really fortunate to be on the ground floor and have our own streaming platform and have our own servers and everything, so we can really do the best job of making it easier for more kids to get on board and get their profiles, for more companies to get on board and get their profiles.
Yes, Craig, it's been so interesting, this shift in the way that media is presented nowadays. You know, back in the days, you had the option. All we had was basically traditional TV back before cable. Then you had the evolution of cable TV, which brought a lot more channels, a lot more opportunities for people to watch unique programming. And then that was the model for many, many years. Now we move into this new millennial, and we've streaming. We've created a whole nother platform that allows, you know, you had to be a star back in the days, right? Or you had to be a well-funded company in order to be able to provide media. You had to be a big cable giant, or you had to be an NBC or an ABC in order to even be able to mass produce and distribute content. And here we are now in this millennial where people like you and I, who don't have these massive capital bases, can create platforms that literally can reach markets all over the world, audiences all over the world, and can highlight businesses and people who ordinarily probably would never have the opportunity to be seen by so many people. Is that part of the value I know that you're bringing with Network Utopia?
Yes, it is. It's changed a lot over. Get a reverb. It's changed a lot over the years, and the thing that we wanted to really help a lot of businesses, entrepreneurs, and sports is we want you to own your own URL. We want you to own your own digital real estate in this marketplace, right? We all understand real estate and capturing real estate, and real estate has always been great. But we want you to have your own digital real estate, have your own URL, and then us giving you the platform to put it on so we can get it out to the masses.
Yes. And so, go ahead.
In addition to that, what we found is, in addition to being able to give people their own digital platform, is we found, right, through some research and some, just asking around, how many people were frustrated with some of the current or existing platforms because they would say one thing that wasn't approved by, the YouTubes of the world or some of these other platforms, and they would get deplatformed, right? With us, this is your channel. This is your real estate within reason. Of course, there are certain things, of course, you cannot do, right? We have some certain terms and conditions, but for the most part, this is your channel. So we're just the engine behind you. And then a second thing, in addition to that, is we found that a lot of people were frustrated because, you have to have so many followers in order for you to be able to even monetize your platform. With us, you can monetize your platform from day one.
Right, that empowerment, right, fellas? That's what it's really about. I mean, the new media represents, yes, great opportunities. I mean, again, many people are going to be watching this stream on a social media platform, either our YouTube channel or our Facebook or our LinkedIn or Twitch. But to have the ability to be able to be a self-contained unit and to create unique experiences through these streams. And I want to talk for a minute about, Craig, about how the live aspect that you spoke about, being able to go and cover an event, and for you to be able to have the complete rights and ability to be able to, again, run this through your independent URL, your independent website, where you always truly own your content. And then, of course, you're able to leverage social media as a way to get in front of people. But ultimately, that empowerment, being able to hold on to your project and really produce it and distribute it the way that you want to, right, Craig? That's what I saw when you were describing this network to me as a big value.
Yeah, most definitely. Live is even better, right? We also can do video on demand, and we can do stuff and put it up later. But the live aspect of what's going on, and when we go to events, we can do it live. It really, really brings a whole nother element to the process of the new media, right? So we can do events, we can do everything, we do interviews, we can do all that stuff live, and people can watch it live. And with the ability to use QR codes and different things like that, all you got to do is tap on that QR code and you can watch whatever event it may be. You can watch it live.
And I'm sure there are a lot of people out there, Jerrod, who think that there's no way. How can I do this? How can I have my own channel? Right? It's one thing to have a YouTube channel, which is a great thing to have, but to literally own your own real estate, as you spoke about, that really takes the game to a whole nother level, right?
Yeah, that's really been the response and reaction when we tell them. When we tell people like, hey, you know what? You don't have to go through another platform. You can have your own channel. And we find ourselves repeating ourselves 2 and 3 times, right? Like, no, we're serious. You can have your own platform, right? And then when we explain it to them, like, hey, you have your own URL, you put your own content up there, you can direct people however you want to direct them there. You can advertise on there, you can put sponsors, and however you want to do it, you can monetize it. You can make it as big as you want to make it, right? There is no limitations. And that's what people love about what we're doing and what we can do to help them. And like we always emphasize, it's not about us, it's about you. This is your platform. And we're just here to be your supporting, behind the scenes team.
Yeah. And we also do everything on a rev share model, right? So when we do things on a rev share model, we are partnering with you. So if you're successful, then we're successful, right? And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we give you your utopia so you can monetize and do whatever you want to do or really get your content to the masses. And that's what we're all about, is strategic partnerships and making sure that we're doing everything we can to make you successful also.
Generally, when we hear about subscriptions or subscribers, it's social media platforms that have created a model that allow you to be able to have subscribers or followers or whatever, depending on the platform. In terms of, you talked about revenue share and being able to partner with a business or with an organization to literally monetize. What does that look like? I love the subscriptions. When I was, we met a couple of days ago, guys, and we were talking about subscriptions. Subscriptions seem to be the business model of the new millennial. Is how do you get people to subscribe to things? How does that work with your business model?
Well, I would say that the key thing to it all is turning followers into subscribers. That's the key to it all. Everybody has tons and tons of followers now, but how do we turn those followers into subscribers? And how we do it is making really good, strong content, and people enjoy that content. And so now they followed you before, but now they want to subscribe to you and be a part of your subscription program. That's how we do it, right? And now everybody it's all about the different people who are following you, right? And making sure that we give them the strong content so you can now turn those followers into subscribers.
Yeah, what a fantastic opportunity that is when you think of all the different types of events that are out there that people want to watch from on a live platform. And I know you were also speaking about the possibilities of doing things on demand, but that you bring this unique experience to people, and all they have to do is just subscribe to be a part of the event. So if you're hosting, I know I was telling you guys how excited I got when I watched a boxing match that you had covered, because I'm a big boxing fan, and the production value. And I said, whoa, these guys are really, being able to watch a boxing match that's not being televised on cable or on network television, but being able to pay a small fee. Again, this is a model that's being used by companies all over the world. But to be able to have a partnership where you can work directly with a company like yours to create an opportunity like this, I think it must be very appealing for a lot of these people that are buying channels through your network.
Yeah, it is. And what's cool about it is we give you options, right? So there's a free model. So if somebody just wants to place content up and they want to have people come and watch, by all means, they can do that. Now, if somebody wants to if we do a live event, then yes, they can make that free, or they can make it a pay-per-view, right? So someone can pay-per-view. The cool thing about it is that the content that we live stream, we put it into our vault. So therefore, later on, it becomes video on demand. So there's another revenue where they can make. That's where the subscription comes in. If somebody wants to go back in and watch it, they can. And then, of course, there's the model where some people have platforms like podcasts and things where they just they take the content, they create the content, they send it to us, and then we upload the content, and that's on a weekly basis, and that could be considered a subscription model as well. So we give you different options. There's not an option out there that we don't have, and that's the beauty of it.
And we've talked a lot about the distribution in this interview, but along with doing that, fellas, I know you also are heavy on the production side. Maybe you'd like to share with the audience if they wanted, say a person bought a channel and they said, wow, I see the value of this channel. I'd like to reach a certain audience, but I don't know how to produce a show. I don't know how to come and film, and I don't know about how to do that, and I have no interest. How, from the production side, could your team help someone out that wanted to get an event in front of people but don't know how to produce it?
So the great thing about it, yes, we do have that ability. We do have a team behind us. And what we do is, if someone has ideas and things, that doesn't limit you because you don't know how to edit and produce and edit. That won't let that hold you back. We do have a team that will, depending on where you are and what you do, of course, there's a fee or cost for that. But we have either ourselves or we have a team that will come out to wherever you are and we'll film, we'll create the content for you. And then we even have editors that will actually edit the content as well. Or if you know how to film and create the content, but you don't know how to edit, you can go ahead and shoot everything you want, send it to us, and we have editors, of course, for a fee, that will also edit that content to make it ready to be seen on your channel. So we do have that ability as well. And the production team is not just, where we're located. We have a team all over the country. We have a team in Cali, we have a team in Texas. They're all over. So it just depends on, where you are and what you want to do, and we can assist in that matter.
What's the big goal for the company? Where do you see this company being in, say, another 5 years? Again, with the popularity of streaming just continues to increase, and it's really become a part of the media market, becoming bigger and bigger, a bigger player in streaming platforms. Where do you see yourself being in the future in terms of your coverage and your reach? Where do you want to go to?
Well, we are creating different automations and different things to broaden our scope and broaden what we can do in almost every state, right? We develop a thing called a to-go box, right? Where you could be anywhere and we can send you a box that has all the elements that you need to have your channel up on our network. Where our goals are, and we have lofty goals. This year, we want to hit over 100, maybe 200 new channels on our network, and then keep doing that and keep providing for different content providers who want to have their own network and get behind them with our engineers. And our shout out to our engineers. Dennis Bray is one of our lead engineers. What we do, we have a whole team from our interviews, from Vanessa and all our different people on our team. We just want to give a shout out to them to help us build Network Utopia and what we built so far with Andrea, and we have teams in LA, we have teams here in Vegas, Art, and all our different people. We just want to say thank you for helping us build a very strong network that we built in Network Utopia. We've grown almost from last year to this year. We've grown almost 200%, right? And we're growing daily. And so we just want to thank everybody and all our people that have channels on our network to continue to help us grow. The future is bright. We have some channels coming that are going to blow your mind, from from a hair network to cooking networks to, every day, everything. We have our Friday show, which is our flagship show that we have on our network, and Eugene Parker, and he has a show on our network, and we're just growing leaps and bounds. And the future is really bright for us, helping as many content providers have a platform that they can display all their content.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate what Network Utopia is doing in terms of helping people to develop media companies. And again, I know that there are streaming platforms out there via social media that are extremely popular, TikTok, Instagram, all these platforms. But there's something about being able to operate something independently that makes all the difference in the world that you had touched on, Craig, which is what do they say? God bless the child who has his own, right? That was one of the things my grandfather used to say to me all the time. And so being able to ultimately control your own channel, again, in partnership, we all have to partner with someone. So when you're never completely independent, but being able to choose the type of partners that you have, and have more of a say in your ability to be able to, your monetization and your reach, I think is something that is just going to be more and more appealing to people as time goes on.
Yeah. We're looking forward to doing that. And we just really, and we're not too big where we're touching every person that's on our network, right? And making sure that we foster these great relationships. As you know, media is a big relationship business, and we take pride in making sure that our relationships are strong and make sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure that all our customers and all the people who are watching get really, really a good content and good provide a great service for everyone.
Well, I just wish you both nothing but continued success. Jerrod, do you have anything else you'd like to say to the audience out there about Network Utopia?
Hey, I would just say to all the content creators and people who have great ideas and have been thinking like, how do I get started, or how do I even, get us stuff? We can help you, right? So reach out to us for sure. It doesn't matter what your idea is. Nothing's good, but I shouldn't say, stupid or not stupid. I mean, it's your idea. And if you have a fan base, you have people that want to see that content, you should definitely use our platform to help you get out there, So I would say that we're also guide you along the way and all that. We've guided a lot of people and given them ideas and things to help them grow as well. So no, I would just say, and then thank you, Guy. I appreciate you having us, being able to discuss our platform to the people, to let people know that we are a platform that can help them, and
we're at Network Utopia, networkutopia.tv.
That's the website.
It's our website, and we're on all the mediums. We have our own Instagram and Facebook and all the mediums that you have if you want to get in touch with us. But check out our website at networkutopia.tv.
Yeah, the power of independent media, Craig and Jerrod, is I just see us having more and more of an impact on the world as time goes on, because we can cover things the way that we want to cover, right? And then not to say that commercial media doesn't have its place, but I think that media, being able to take media directly to the people and share stories with people, or to be able to create opportunities for people's events to be aired. I mean, you touched on this, Craig. This is all about being able to go right to people and to provide perspectives and stories and events that are unique. And I just love what you guys are doing. And power to free media, right? Power to independence, and just keep up the amazing work. One more time, if people are interested in touching base with you about a channel or to learn more about your network, how can they do that? One more time.
Go ahead.
They can go visit us at Network Utopia. That's NETWORK. Utopia is UTOPIA.tv. So networkutopia.tv. And they can go and make a comment there right in our contact us page. If they'd like to send us a direct email, they can too at networkutopiatv@gmail.com.
All right. Well, thanks again for stopping by. Network Utopia and its partners, Craig Stover and Jerrod Washington. Again, keep up the amazing work, and we look forward to watching your platform grow. I know that we are actually in some talks right now about potentially bringing this particular podcast over to Network Utopia, and I'm just thrilled and really looking forward to supporting independent media, merging and creating a strong partnership with the two of you.
Yeah, we look forward to that. We definitely look forward to that, and we want to make sure we're doing everything we possibly can to make sure everybody owns their own digital real estate.
That's right. Owning your own digital real estate is true power. And so for those of you out there who are considering getting into content creation, yes, there are lots of opportunities out there via social media, but you might want to consider the true independence that comes with owning your own channel. So this wraps up this edition of the PR Connections radio show. Of course, you can check this podcast and others out at our website, prconnectionsradio.com, as well as on all the streaming platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and more. And also in terms of audio streaming, did you know that you can listen to all of these podcasts on our network on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and much more? Just look up our podcasts on any of those audio streaming sites. So we look forward to reconnecting with you soon. Have a fantastic day, and continue to support independent media. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.